It's a beautiful morning, and we're on the way into Manhattan. This will be my first attempt at FSD in the city of Manhattan, New York City. So, pretty excited to see what it can do. Sure, it'll be a bit of a challenge, but it should definitely be interesting and fun. Correct. No pedestrian over there, so it did not need to stop. It slowed down for an unknown reason.
You can see me like Illuminati, but I'm shining so bright, so bright. Don't come and try to share some of this light, no. Give me a beat and I control it like a maestro. Ladies on a mission, they be trying to get me wiped up. Shawty, wait a minute, can't tell if I like ya. Gotta make sure you know how to shake it like a bartender.
Got a cone over here that it's going to hand out just okay, no problem. And for this particular trip into New York, it looks like we'll be taking the Lincoln Tunnel.
Yeah, I'm so fresh like the morning, mouth wide open like they yawning. Every time they see me, they in G-Shock. Homie, this is too far. Homie, I feel too alive. You can see me like Illuminati. You can see me like Illuminati. But I'm shining so bright, so bright. Don't come and try to share some of this light, no. Give me a beat and I control it like a maestro. Ladies on a mission, they be
Alright, so we moved over to the right lane because that car was coming up on us pretty fast. We could have stayed in the middle lane and just let it and forced it to pass on the left side. All right, going through the toll area here. lots of cones. Looks like we're going to pick the right bore. And it's slowed down a little bit, but we successfully picked a lane. Okay, so we braked pretty late there. Could have braked a lot earlier. That was a little bit sudden. It does say poor GPS location accuracy. Additional attention may be required, so it just wants us to pay more attention due to being in a tunnel and the car not having as many points of data, telemetrics, I guess. And that's one thing when navigating with like phone GPS. Sometimes when you go through a tunnel, it takes a few seconds for it to figure out exactly where you are. And in those few seconds, you may lose the navigational guidance that you might need. So once we pop out of this tunnel, we will turn on the other camera and we'll be able to have a couple different points of view. Looks like I'm beginning to see the light potentially. Heading to the Metropolitan Museum. Let's just check that to make sure we're going the right way. Yeah, that's good. Okay, and then we'll need to get to the left side, which we're doing right now. Perfect. All right, everyone, first time in Manhattan with FSD on Hardware 3. This is a 2023 Tesla Model 3. Oh, that bus is coming close to us. Trying to keep edging over to the left side. Okay. Okay, and all right, so we'll be taking the upper west side north for a little bit. We've got a police officer here doing some traffic directing. Let's see how FSD handles that. It might not like a person just standing in the middle of the street. got the green light. And okay, it's definitely unsure, so I pressed the accelerator. I think it saw this and wasn't sure if it could move over immediately and wanted to take more time. But when you're at an intersection in New York City, you gotta move. You can't stay at that light. The people behind you will be mad, possibly furious. Okay, handling all these double parked vehicles, okay. That's also one of the challenges in driving in New York City. Well, that dog has a pretty solid looking muzzle on. Feel bad for the guy. We'll be on this upper west side north mile, 2 miles almost. If you are visiting from overseas from China, the Chinese embassy is actually right here, right next to Pier 83. It's a pretty good spot. So you could see in Manhattan, as soon as the light green, if you did not start accelerating even before it turns green, you get a honk immediately. Okay, Fundy, I love you. Okay.
Keep coming with it. Keep coming with it. Place your bets on us. Get your money and flip it. Bring a friend and come along. Don't be taking too long. The vibe's too strong. If you don't know how to move, then we moving on. Ain't no way.
So another thing that we'll have to pay attention to is not getting stuck in intersections. That's also a common thing to occur in New York City. Okay, exiting West 79th Street. Just about 10 more minutes, perhaps the battery of the Insta360 will last. But 10 minutes is probably 15 to 20 minutes. So it says we'll get there at 12:14. We'll see when we actually get there. I wonder if FSD recognizes the yellow bus and understand that it's probably a school bus, and to be more careful around them. If you know how FSD handles school buses, comment below. I'd love to learn more about it. Okay. So this vehicle on the right is definitely a little bit into our lane, and you can see that FSD is doing okay. It's not too overly tentative. That looked like a really long car. Weird visualization there. At first I thought there was a limo or something, but it was just a bus. Left turns in New York are never easy. We'll see how FSD handles it, especially at busy intersections. Okay. I don't know what that tone was, maybe to indicate that there's a speed camera ahead. Alright, so we'll need to make a left here. And we should be stopping here first. So this may be a little bit of a challenge. It's a unprotected left, meaning there's no specific left turn signal for us. We'll be challenging the pedestrians as well as the oncoming traffic that's going to be going straight. So once the light turns green, we should be sneaking out into the intersection. This is a pretty big intersection, so that we have the ability to turn left. Okay, we are moving. So realistically, we should be moving up more. Let's see how it handles it. So I'm going to give it a nudge right here.
place your bets on us and get your money and flip it. Bring a friend and come along. Don't be taking too long. The vibe's too strong. If you don't know how to move, then we moving on. Ain't no way rhythmic feet up in this place. If you can't catch the feeling, then get out the way. I've been reeling and fish from the lake. They keep saying I'm down to earth, but I'm really out of space. All these women aliens, super foreign, so exotic. Hop in the Mercedes Benz, and I got them crushing like ice pouring above. It's overflowing on us. You drop it, then pick it up. I think I'm falling in love, but shawty, this isn't what you probably thinking it was. It's a vibe out, cooling it for the weekend and such. You gon' find out once you come on and bring me down.
Okay, it should see that there's a car double parked here, so we should not turn right or merge into the right lane yet. So it was a little bit of a preemptive right turn signal. Okay, so we are out of battery on the 360 camera. I'm going to see if I can plug it in. And it looks like I should be able to. Alright, there we go. So 7 minutes out, our original ETA was 12:14. You can see that we're 4 minutes behind already. Some of the right turns are difficult as well if you have a lot of pedestrians walking. All right, we lucked out here, no pedestrians. We have a bicyclist, no problem. Continuing right along. One mile, 6 minutes. So it's going to turn green, but we still have this pedestrian. So we're waiting, okay? And now we're proceeding. A lot of double parking. This guy is attempting to make a U-turn. We got a pedestrian walking across as well. No problem. And then we will be going through Central Park. Here's the kind of double long bus that it's picking up as a giant car. Yep, so we should, okay, it was attempting to move to the right lane because this car that's making a left turn is kind of blocking us. There is one SUV that was in our lane. Now we're gonna move to the right, perfect. Nearly perfect. It's hesitating quite a bit now. We gotta go, we're in red. Okay, so you can see New York City drivers are not patient. So it should have been a little bit more confident there. it paused, possibly because it saw that the light was yellow. But in that situation, you gotta go through with it. All in all, we're making pretty good time here. Not hitting any really difficult intersections. And actually for the rest of the trip, it'll just be right turns. So we're pretty much only 4 minutes late from our original ETA. And here we are at the Metropolitan Museum. Not gonna gatekeep, but if you're looking to park somewhere near here, their parking garage is self-park, not valet, and it's typically less expensive than a lot of the other parking garages around here. So we're stopped here, and this time it recognizes that, well, it recognizes that it's not a super long, gigantic car, that it's a bus of some sort. I'm not sure why we're stopped here. We need to be up there. But I'm gonna give it no, I won't. We're green and the car is moving. So a lot of pedestrians here that we'll need to wait for. They've got a kind of guide car here for us. That's gonna make it a little bit more easy. It's tracking. This guy's gonna go. We're gonna stop for Mr. Purple Hat and then proceed. That was well done. Okay, so we'll be coming up on our parking garage just about now. It's a pretty cool bus wrap, 250 years of freedom. A lot of students here. It's a popular field trip destination. Alright, so it's probably going to stop us here, but I need to get around to the front to park, so we're going to be taking over shortly, just due to navigation. Alright, so if you found this video helpful, or if you have any questions, please comment below and let me know. Like, subscribe, that'll help me know that this is stuff that you want to see, and I will make more of it. Thanks again, and have a great rest of your day. With fewer mistakes.
Keep coming with it. Keep coming with it. Place your bets on us. Get your money and flip it, yeah. Keep coming with it. Keep coming with it. Keep coming with it. Place your bets on us. Get your money and flip it.